Article by John Ellis at the Hawthorns Grab. A copy of John's fantastic World Cup diary. El Gringo's once-in-a-lifetime here. Having seen a number of tired performances, Pochettino fielded a much-changed team for a match which had implications at both ends of the table. Stoke's defeat to Palace in the earlier lunchtime kickoff meant the Baggies still had something to play for. It would however need 8 results to go their way, and Wolves fans in hiring a plane to fly over with a relegation message clearly didn't believe in such miracles. The first 20 minutes saw a game of Spurs attack via Albion defense but without any real threat on goal. After the recent cold spell, today's conditions must have felt subtropical to the players, but it wasn't a good enough excuse for the oh-so-slow tempo adopted by Spurs. In the 24th minute, WBA finally ventured out of their box but lost possession, and Spurs nearly made them pay dearly. Lamela linked up with Dell and Wanyama, whose effort forced a diving tip over the bar saved by Foster. On the half-hour, Kane was put clean through but Foster saved. He should have scored, but the miss rather summed up his form since his return from injury. His game is currently lacking the swashbuckling leadership role the team and fans have come to expect of him. A minute later, and what looked a bad foul on Alderweireld was surprisingly allowed to go unpunished. A good 34th move ended with an overplayed pass when a little less pace on the ball would have let Kane in. Spurs made heavy weather against a WBA team which had a clear game plan of defending deep to stay in the game until the final 15 minutes and hope for a set piece. This nearly all changed in the 41st minute. From a dubiously awarded but well-taken free kick, WBA almost took the lead and would have done so but for Alderweireld reading the play and heading off the line for a corner. This stirred the Albion, who enjoyed successive corners, and a free header went wide. The general consensus at halftime was of a poor first half in which Spurs had enjoyed long spells of possession but created very little. The crossing from the flanks by Trippier and especially Rose was poor, and the team lacked ingenuity through the middle. A lovely 54th minute move freed Lamela, who took a touch instead of hitting it first time, and Foster smothered the ball. 5 minutes later, Kane burst through to the edge of the box, and with the option of a ball out to Dell on the left shows a forward pass to Lamela which was uncharacteristically overhit for a goal kick. Another chance of an opportunity went begging. A 62nd minute Eriksson free kick brought a good diving save for a corner which came to nothing through Rose running the ball out of play. A couple of minutes later brought a blatant attempt at cheating by the Albion right back, who went down as if punched by Rose. He was booked and lost his head for a minute. He had to be spoken with again by the referee before play restarted. After another dubious free kick given to Albion in the 74th minute enabled the ball to be launched into the box, and Kane sliced the ball for what looked a certain own goal. Somehow Lloris twisted in mid-air to save for an excellent reflex stop. Further danger came from the corner, but fortunately Rose was on hand to clear off the line. A draw would surely not be a good enough result for WBA. An interesting finale was in store. With just over 10 minutes left, a quite appalling foul by McLean on Mora running at full pace brought a yellow card. Spurs earned a free kick with a shot on goal and incredibly up-stepped Trippier to take it. Wow, just wow. The free kick unsurprisingly didn't beat the wall. Is Trippier really our second-best option of a goal-scoring free kick taker? With time running out, Mora went on a great run into the box and crossed, but Llorente just didn't anticipate the cross and the danger was cleared. In the 89th minute, WBA shot over the bar from a corner. The danger from set pieces remained evident. In the 92nd minute, Albion won another corner which was delivered into the melting pot. The ball landed for Jake Livermore of all people to force the ball over the line to give Albion the lead. Spurs had a couple of efforts when Rose crossed for Llorente to bring a headed save from Foster, and a last-gasp corner saw Wanyama put into the side netting. The final whistle blew and brought jubilant scenes around the Hawthorns. On the way out, many Spurs fans were questioning the mental fortitude of their side. What is clear though is the team hasn't played well since Chelsea away. Even with so many changes, the players look jaded and lacking in confidence. The fizz has certainly gone out of their game. 4 points from the final 2 games seems a massive haul right now. Kane isn't firing and there aren't many players looking to be at their best. Vertonghen went off injured towards the end of the match and would be a worry if out for the last 2 games. The switch to a back 3 for the first time in a long time didn't work today. It will certainly be interesting to see how Pochettino shuffles his pack for the final 2 games. My preference would be to return to the 11 who have served us so well for the majority of the season. from looking up to a third place and an unlikely second place finish, all connected with Spurs' best interests, will be hoping Liverpool pick up at least a point from their visit to Chelsea tomorrow afternoon to all but guarantee fourth place. An unnecessary tense finale to the